This is basically this course is related to Postgre uh, advanced concept, and in this course we are going to cover not only Postgre basic administration, advanced administration, as well as DevOps DBA concepts, database cloud related concepts, so that you can become cloud DBA, and you can. We are also covering the AI and ML ops related things like RAG, what is AI, and what are the vectorization of the databases, how you can, leverage yourself, or how you can become the vector data DBA. We are going to explain all these things. And sorry, before that, let me tell you about myself. I have, my name is Abhishek, and I have more than 22 years of experience in the industry. I have worked as a DBA, application DBA, database architect, solution architect, and I have worked for more than 200 projects. So this is about me, and this course is going to cover a lot of things, which is completely unique in the market. Okay, so the first thing is. Uh, why we have developed this course, why we are doing this course. So the thing is, market is drastically changing. Um, core DBAs, if you are a core DBA and you are just doing day-to-day things like taking backup, running queries, or fixing the issues which is specific to the database, so these kind of roles are declining in the market, and nowadays people are expecting, or the employers are expecting, DBAs to know more than databases. Like they are expecting DBAs to understand the DevOps tools, high availability, disaster recovery, BCP, business continuity plan, automation and monitoring, AI related stuff like what is AI, what is vectorization of the database, what is RAC, all those things. So basically, people are looking for combination, or they are looking for specific uh, technologies or tools which is specific to the data DevOps or cloud. Okay, so who should join this course basically? So the uh, first of all, anyone can join this course. This is zero to hero course, and this is basically designed for the people who are already working as a core DBA, or they are planning to come as a DBA in the database administration, or they are already working as a developer. They know the SQL and other thing. So, or you are from any database background, can come and join the course, or even if you doesn't know anything, you are just starting, even in that case also you can come and join this course. Okay, this course schedule is going to be online like this, the way I'm doing it right now. It will be Saturday Sunday 8:30 a.m. IST, UTC 5:30 for the international students. Duration is going to be 4.5 month, and this is going to be live plus hands-on session. So basically, I am going to talk about little bit theory, and maximum time we are going to spend on the hands-on session. Once our sessions are done, the courses are going to be available. The recordings are going to be available in our LMS. We have our dedicated LMS where you can go and watch the recordings. Let me quickly show you what I'm talking about. So this is our LMS system. Just a minute. Yeah. So this is my LMS system where we are just going and keeping all the recordings. So you can go and You can see your recordings also from here like this. Currently, I have not bought the course, so I can't see that because I have logged in using my normal ID. But like this, you can go and watch all the videos, whatever recording we are going to do. So this is the first thing. Second thing, all the documents and all the scripts are also available here. So you can go and get your scripts, what you have to do after the session. All the instructions are there. Okay. In the Postgre advanced, we will start with the basically this is just a Postgre side of the things like Postgre architecture, internal, MVCC vacuum, auto vacuum, wall checkpoint replication, indexing strategy, query optimization, performance tuning, troubleshooting the real production issues. All these things we are going to cover. But on top of that, I personally believe that we before we start, a candidate should understand about the operating system. Okay, so let me explain you how we are going to start really quick. Uh, so basically, when we are going to start, the start is going to be, we are going to tell you the about the basic Linux commands. We are going to teach you basic networking, then basic storage related concepts. Storage is basically NFS, iSCSI. We are going to talk about basic virtualization, okay, which is nothing but platforms and all. Basic Docker, initially, very initial class, basic Docker we are going to talk about, and basic cloud. This is going to be very initial stage so that when I'm going to teach you the installation and all, you understand all these things. So this is going to be very, very basic so that we can build your concept initially. And on top of that, we are going to talk about the Postgre related concepts slowly, slowly. So like that, we can build your, foundation like that. And once we are done with Postgre, basic concepts, we are going to go into the replication, streaming replication. We are going to talk about the Petroni, which is the high availability part or clustering part of the Postgre, failover, switchover, backup and recovery. Mainly, we are going to talk about PG backrest, which is industry leading backup application or the solution. We'll talk about the DR planning, on premises and cloud, all those things, proactive monitoring and alerting. Basically, in the proactive alert and monitoring, we are going to talk about Prometheus and Grafana, Zebex, and we are also going to talk about the alert monitoring. Okay, and alert systems, how we can build it. So not only the tool part, we are also going to see how we can write the shell scripts and as well as the little bit Python script, because according to me Python is also growing in the market. So I'll just show you how you can write all these things, and also I'm going to show you how you can use AI like ChatGPT, Grok, or other tools to write your automation scripts. So prompt engineering is also included in this particular class. So under the monitoring, under the DevOps, Postgre plus DevOps part, we are going to talk about Docker, Docker Compose, Docker Swarm, Kubernetes, and cloud native Postgre concepts and CI/CD. These are things which we are going to talk about in the DevOps part. Some of the tools which is not mentioned in this slide, like we are going to talk about Git action, all those things also we are going to cover in the class, because mm, now you must be getting a question that why a DBA is learning all these things. So in the last, uh, I'm going to explain you all these things in a very detail, that why we are learning all these things. Okay. In the Postgre plus AI part, we are going to talk about vectorization of the database, PG vector, AI search, and vector databases using Postgre. We are going to implement a small application using RAG, and I will show you how you can integrate your Postgre database with your RAG application and how to work with all these things. Okay. Postgre plus LLM integration also we are going to talk about, because in some companies, the AI companies or machine learning companies, if you understand this concept, it will be very beneficial, and very rare candidates are available in the market. So this particular part can give you a lot of opportunity in the future if you know about Postgre plus the AI or ML related concepts. So I'm going to give you all these concepts and administration thing. And we are, uh, as I have mentioned, we are going to do a lot of hands-on things and all. Okay, that we are going to do. The course fee is 45,000. You can pay via, parts, or you can pay through credit cards or EMI by card and all those things. You can do that. The very important part, uh, what you are going to achieve or what you are going to do once this course is over, or what you will become once the course is over. Okay. So let me explain you all these things very step by step. The first thing is, this course is designed in a such a way that first of all, the first milestone is going to be you will become PostgreSQL DBA. First step. Second thing, you can become Cloud DBA. You can also become SRE, Site Reliability Engineer Databases, or DBRE. Okay, that all the concepts we are going to cover. Also, we are going to talk about the concepts of DevOps. DevOps is mainly related to DBAs, like what we have to understand. Let's suppose how to build a Jenkins pipeline to take the backup, how to create CI/CD using flyways. Okay, so you must be knowing that in the big companies like Google, LinkedIn, or Amazon and all, they are not doing things by hand, right? They are using DevOps tools, they are using the scripting language, all those things. So we are going to talk about all these things under DevOps, as well as we are going to talk about all those things in the automation section, which is part of the DevOps. So you can become DevOps DBA. Also, you can become AI or ML Ops DBA or Vector Database DBA. All these things are the future prospect that you can, you can get, and you, once this course is done, you can go into these directions or combination of these directions. Okay. Another important factor which I was talking about, why core DBA, why a core DBA should start going towards these directions. Because as you know, right, majority of us, or majority of the people in the industry, they are just stick to one or two databases. Okay, either they are MS SQL DBA, Oracle DBA, DB2 DBA, or they are, Oracle DBA, but they are not understanding all these terms and technologies, which is very demanding in the market. Even some of the people are not doing the automation. Okay, automation or integrations. So my main purpose is to at least make you understand that how these tools are working in the industry, or how these tools can be leveraged in your current project or company, so that you can grow in your career. You can target, first of all, you can upskill yourself, or also you can target for high package jobs. Another important thing which I have recently marked, that lot of DBAs are looking for job. Okay. Uh, so I'm going to give you both side of the story. This is the DBA side of the story, and this is employer side of the story. Lot of DBAs are looking for the job. Um, uh, Many DBAs are looking for the job. They want to change from one opportunity to the next opportunity and all. And side by side, employer is also looking for the DBAs. Okay, so it's like DBAs are in other words, sometimes DBA say there are not jobs, there are not no good jobs available in the market. But on the right hand side, employees are keep on hiring. They are still looking for the DBAs, and 40 to 45% or 50% jobs are still vacant. Okay, but these employers are not able to find the right candidate in the market. But left hand side, the DBAs, the story is little different. They are still telling that there are no jobs available in the market. Okay, so what is happening actually? What is happening here? So the main issue what I can see is skill skill mismatch. So employers are not looking for only core DBAs. They also need some kind of DevOps knowledge, some kind of cloud knowledge, some kind of automation knowledge, or some kind of integration knowledge. Okay, they are looking all these technologies or combination of these technologies. And unfortunately, some of the DBAs or most of the DBAs who are trying to targeting these kind of jobs are not having these kind of right skill to get the job. So according to my research, still there are a lot of jobs available in the market, but we have to change the way we are working from the beginning or in the past. Now we have to start upgrading ourselves and start targeting these kind of jobs. And trust me, these kind of jobs are we have a lot of jobs available in the market, but they are not it's not like that you are a core DBA or you understand one or two technology and you can target those kind of jobs. It's not possible. So you have to upskill yourself. That's why we have created this course so that you can understand all these things and you can target for all these kind of jobs, which is keep on growing in the market. How many of you have heard about vector DBA? Have you heard about vector DBA or the person who's handling vector databases? Anyone heard about this job before?
Yeah,
Or
I have little knowledge about the vector DBA
okay.
because my background little bit combination of the database and the
Mhm.
data science and machine learning. So
Mm,
I
very
heard
good.
that, yeah.
Right. So I have seen that lot of not lot of but still quite of companies are looking for vector database DBA or MLOps DBA. Even some companies are looking for the combination of DevOps plus vector side of the databases or the knowledge of the vector side of the databases. Some companies are looking for open source DBA. Open source DBA. So open source DBA is nothing but combination of MySQL, Postgre, MongoDB, or Cockroach DB, Couchbase DB, like that. Okay. So all these things they are looking. Okay. So mainly my main purpose is just to get you aware that what is the new technologies that the which arising and how you can get the job or how you can upskill yourself. Like how many of you heard about TIDB? Anyone heard about TIDB? How many of you heard about TIDB? Any idea? What is TIDB or ClickHouse? Okay. So that's what lot of these new databases are coming in the market and they are getting a lot of demand, but unfortunately the skill set is not available in the market. So that's why I'm getting pitch in and I'm going to talk about all these things so that at least you can start learning or start thinking in that direction to get the job. Make sense, everyone? Is this clear? At least whatever I'm talking about?
Yeah, thank you for managing this course actually.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like it's really useful for who those looking for DBA and cloud DBA or any other database related administration positions. This course, and I feel like it's going to be great. uh, for me actually, because
Yeah.
I have hands-on experience. So
Mhm,
I heard about different databases and like Adabus, DBA, and
mhm,
ClickHouse,
mhm,
and I don't know about TIDB, but
mhm.
yeah, so we have to be aware of all those
Correct.
different databases to be able to work with the right company or open to any position actually. Thank you again.
No problem. Yeah, you're welcome. And on top of that, we are not going to do anything traditionally in our classes. Okay. I'm going to give you a small demo also, what I'm talking about. We are going to use lot of automation tool. The only reason is to make you aware that how big companies are working or how the real automation works in the company or the startup. Okay. So I want to give you that touch and feel. So how you can create the these kind of environment in your local machine. Okay. Uh, for example, I'm going to cover in my demo also today. How many of you create virtual machines? Anyone? How many of you create virtual machines or have already created virtual machines?
I have done it, but
with the
I don't know
VMware
about the
and
rest of. Yeah,
Mhm. Or at least just do hats up, like how many have created the virtual machine?
I have.
Okay.
yes, me too.
S- So what is the common process to just normal process to create the virtual machine or a small VM? We create one virtualization software, right? Let's suppose VMware or VirtualBox like that. We install in our machine and we simply go and create the VMs using these two softwares, right? That is the process, right? Or we use hypervisor, which is freely available in the Windows. We use these kind of softwares, right? Hypervisor or VMware like this. And we just simply go and create the virtual machines, right? So, how long it takes? How many minutes or how many hours it takes? Anyone? How long it takes?
At least it takes 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah. In some
Yes,
cases, we
that's right.
can say it's 20 minutes, right? Uh, if I can tell you, we can. And second thing, is this process is automated or we are doing like a lot of manual steps are required? What we do?
We allocate
The manual
memory.
steps are there.
Lot of
Manual are required.
yes, manual steps are required. If I tell you that we can automate this entire process with some tools and trips or something which is very easy. Also, another question. Uh, Suddenly, if you need to create 10 machines, how you are going to do
I generally do clone, but
cloning?
the problem with the clone is all machines are same configurations.
Same
Not possible. Of
configuration.
course, we can do.
Not
Of
very
course,
good.
we can do later
Hmm.
changes, but it's a
Hmm.
time-taking process. So manual
Time,
process are there.
very good. So it is time taking process, manual process. Do you think there are chances of mistakes and errors?
Yes, there are a lot of misses because when you
Lot
do
of.
clone, maybe similar systems will share the same kind of IPs,
Very good. So lot
same
of.
IP. Yeah.
So once these 10 machines are there, lot of manual work is required. Or also, is it possible that five machine while machines are once machines are built, automatically Postgre get installed in five machines, automatically MySQL get installed. These kind of things we have to do manually, right? Five machine Postgre, five machine MySQL. All those things we have to do manually, right? Right.
Yes, obviously. Yeah.
Now let me give you a very Now let's talk about the automation part. Okay, this is the manual part that we have talked about. Now let me tell you. And second thing, on top of that, all these things, let's suppose the entire process now, how long it can, how long it can take approximately, rough idea. Five
For
machine
five
Postgres,
machine Postgres and including the Postgres and everything, maybe it takes more than 5 to 6 hours, or else a
five
day.
to 6 hours or a day with all the troubleshooting and everything. Now,
Yeah.
let me take you towards the automation and DevOps. I can give you a way where these all things can be done under 20 minutes or under 30 minutes. Okay. I'll give you a small example, very small example, because we have less time. I will simply go to my machine. I will just create a new folder. I'm just showing you how to create the virtual machine automatically. Demo VM1.
Oh, is it with Vagrant?
Correct. It is going to be using Vagrant. So I'll
Oh,
create the machine
I
and
actually done it before, but it's been it was like 2 years ago and I forgot actually.
uh
But I'm refreshing my knowledge.
yes. So I'm going to give you all these information and you will be shocked actually the way Vagrant is going to work now, comparing with the last few years. Vagrant has changed a lot and it got a lot of capabilities. Okay, so I'll show you everything step by step. So now let's copy this file. I have my Vagrant file ready. I will explain it later. And I will simply go to my prompt PowerShell. I'm just trying to show you the power of automation that we have to all have to understand. I will just do Vagrant in it. Someone can please start the uh, start watching the clock. How long I'm taking from this process till virtual to creating the machine. So this is I've started by 9:01 a.m. I got my Vagrant initialized. I will simply open it. Uh, let's open this. This is my file and I will simply go and copy my configuration to this file. I will save it. I will simply say Vagrant up. So this is not only going to create my virtual machine, it is also going to install the Postgre on top of it. So, and I can also create this use case which I have talked about, where a single Vagrant up is going to create the 5 virtual machine for Postgre, 5 virtual machine for MySQL. Also, it is going to install the databases. Now let's see how it is happening. Meanwhile, if you have any question, you let me know. Okay, we can have a discussion on that. So it has started building my machine. It was running on the next screen. My virtual machine is
What is
created.
that vagrant?
Yeah, I will explain you. I will explain you everything. Don't worry. I'll explain you everything. Meanwhile, let it this running. Okay, let me explain you meanwhile what is Vagrant. So Vagrant is open source tool to create virtual machines basically. Okay, and these let me explain you like this. So Vagrant is a utility to create virtual machines automatically. Okay, we will monitor this also side by side. Okay, so how Vagrant works and what is Vagrant? So Vagrant is a utility Vagrant is a utility which goes and connect to any of your virtual machine softwares like VMware. In my case, it is VMware or VirtualBox. It connects to that particular virtualization softwares, and it goes and create the virtual machine. Okay, so Vagrant is basically a utility to create the virtual machines automatically. And how it works? Basically, when we go and create the virtual machines using Vagrant, Vagrant internally goes and it connects to its cloud or the repository where a lot of virtual machines are already built. Let's suppose I want to create RHEL machine, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, or CentOS, or Ubuntu, or Rocky Linux, or Alma Linux. Okay, all these industry leading virtual machines. It goes and connects to their repository. It brings the the VM file into the local machine, and it just create a virtual machine using that particular repo file. This repo file is nothing but a very small configuration for to create the virtualization, to create the VM on top of your virtualization tool. Okay. So the beauty of this tool is the main beauty of this tool is we are not creating anything manually. Everything is everything is taken care by this particular utility. Right from the bringing the repo from the Vagrant repository till creating the virtual machine, which it just did. It has created a machine, just created the machine using this particular repo file. Also, another good thing is this particular tool runs using very small scripts. Okay, let's suppose this is my Vagrant script. So under the Vagrant script, I have simply said I need Alma Linux virtual machine with 8 version. I want it to run on VMware workstation. I want to give 4 GB of RAM, 2 CPUs. Once my machine is installed, please install Postgre on top of it. And even I can go furthermore and I can install other softwares also. So I can completely automate this process end to end. Yeah, Nikhil, you have a question?
I just have a question. Like, Vagrant is not cloning the existing machine, right? So we have to
No, no, no.
memory and parameter. We have to set it.
Correct. It is
Okay.
not
Okay.
cloning the existing machine. Basically, how it works, it is
Hmm.
basically going to the Vagrant cloud
Okay.
and bringing the pre-built machines to your
Hmm.
system, and it is just configuring it. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So here
Yes.
in the Vagrant, if you go to the Vagrant repository, this is Vagrant repository. All these machines are pre-built. It is quickly bringing it and converting them into VMs.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
there
But customization as per we require like a RAM and all things like
Everything
we
we
have
can
to.
control. We can control
Yeah.
by our
The
configuration
Vagrant
file.
file. Okay. Okay.
Vagrant file. Even
Okay.
even you can go furthermore and you can do your storage, networking. Once your machine is configured in your side, mean to say in your computer, what kind of
Hmm.
networking it is going to select, everything. So technically, if you already know about the cloud and all, you are creating a EC2 machine on your own system.
Okay. Okay.
Getting
Okay.
my point?
Yeah.
So this is a very small automation idea that I'm going to show you that how these courses are going to happen, how I'm going to run everything so that you will get an idea that how these automation tools works. Okay. Another example, another example, meanwhile this machine is getting built, which will give you some idea how I'm going to teach you how these courses are going to happen. How many of
It,
you, yeah, please, Nikhil.
it's just like a Terraform, right?
It's
Terraform
just like
also.
Terraform.
Yeah, it's like
Yes, yes.
Terraform
Okay.
only. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Terraform where you are simply writing the script. In the script, you
Mm-hmm.
are defining CPU, RAM, and everything. Once your VM is built, next what you have to do, you have to simply connect to your Git, bring the code, build the entire machine like that. You can
Okay,
define
okay.
all the things what we have.
Vagrant is also using some inbuilt like YAML models, right?
Correct. Basically, it is
Okay,
using internally the YAML file and all, and it is bringing it everything.
okay,
And
okay.
also, you can integrate all these things with your local commands also. Let's suppose you are a Python developer, okay, or you want
Mm-hmm.
to run some Python script. So you can do that also. So
Okay.
how many minutes it took to create one machine? Anyone is
It's around
tracking the
eight
time?
minutes.
20 minutes,
Around it
Abhishek.
eight minutes.
8
8 minutes.
minutes. So 8 minutes, I have just created one virtual machine. If I will write multiple machines in parallel mode, I can create as much as machines depending on my CPU and RAM. I can create. Okay. So if I do the parallel execution, I can create more machines. So now let's check our machine. So in this machine, I have simply created my VM as well as I have installed the Postgre system, Postgre database software. So root Postgre. See here, ready, right? In 9 minutes, I got the server. Now, you must be asking like, what is the real-time case of it? What is the real-time case? And can someone tell me what is the real-time case for these kind of implementation? Why we need these kind of tools? Why we are learning it? Any real-time scenario? Anyone? Any idea?
It
I
could be
think for dev,
testing for
Hmm?
or testing purpose.
For
Payload
dev and
purpose.
testing purpose, dev and testing purpose, we want to build the environment end to end, and we don't want to do the configuration again and again. Very good. Next, we can also use these kind of thing
recovery, backup,
for
or
we can create recovery or we can create clone. Let's suppose my production have some issue, I want to test it. I can simply build these kind of environment and I can, work on it. Another important thing is, let's suppose your company or your system is going on the systems like auto scaling, where you have one Postgres server, but suddenly your application need more Postgres server. So within a 8 or 9 minute, you can build more environments. Another use case is let's suppose you have to install multiple database environments for your application need. So simply you can use these kind of automations and you can create multiple environments. Okay. Another important and very important use case is when you have to replicate or create multiple environments with the less people. Or let's suppose in your team you have only 5 DBAs and you have to create 100 of database servers where you want to create few servers with MySQL, few with MongoDB, few with Postgre, few with CockroachDB, few with TIDB. So using these kind of automations, in few time, in very less time, you can create all these environments. Also, you can run the post deployment tasks, okay, which we will discuss more in the classes how we can do that. So this is the use case of these kind of automations. Okay. uh, are we clear with this? At least these kind of automation what we are going to do in the classes, at least the automation part. This is very very small automation that I was talking about. In the classes we are going to do a lot of other things also. Okay.
yes. I have a question.
Mhm.
I was actually wondering about, are we going to do everything mostly on Windows or Linux environments?
We are going to
Mm.
do most of the things on the Linux environment like
Okay,
this.
that's good.
Windows is just a platform that I'm using. Sometimes I will use Windows just to run my virtual machines and all. This is my small server with 64 GB RAM. So I have installed everything on Windows. The only reason is using Windows because majority of students across the globe, US, UK, and everything, majority of the people are using either Windows or Mac. So that's why I'm using Windows. So, to demonstrate all these things. Any other question before I just give you another small, idea about the automation and how I'm going to teach you? Any question related to Vagrant or whatever we did just now, the automation part? Any question related to the course? I'm completely fine. You can ask any question.
Okay,
Uh,
just one more question,
mhm,
another one. Throughout
mhm.
the, throughout the course, so do we have to get another additional class or course online like any other platform, or
Come
it's
again.
just
What was your question? Like the
I
initial
was
part.
wondering if we have to get another class or additional class throughout the course, or if you want us to get additional, maybe it could be related to cloud like AWS, or
Mhm,
are we
mhm,
going to specifically talk about just the basic, uh, you know,
mhm,
understanding and
mhm.
or the whatever it is. So I was just wondering about that actually.
So, but it is already covered here. We are going to talk about everything here, cloud related stuff. So in the cloud, we are going to talk about RDS Aurora, Kubernetes part, how to deploy the Kubernetes, and the networking, storage, and automation. So in the automation, we are going to talk about two tools, Terraform and AWS CLI. So basically, we are going to talk all the tools which is related to DBA or database. Same thing we are going to do with the DevOps. Same thing we are going to do with AI and ML, RAG. Same thing we are going to do with the SRE and DBRE related concepts. So everything which is related to DBA that we have mentioned in the course, we are going to cover it. And on top of that, majority of the time, we are going to do it hands-on, practically, to
So
configure
what
everything.
about the migrations? Will you cover
Yeah.
migrations from
Yes,
Oracle
yes.
to
Migration,
so
we are going to do heterogenesis migration, homogenesis migration. So where we are going to talk about Oracle to Postgre using Aura to PG. And
okay,
also we are going to talk about DMS.
okay,
DMS, we are going to cover only AWS DMS, but we are also going to talk about Azure DMS, GCP, and
mm,
also we are going to talk about the migration ETL way of the migration.
okay.
ETL way of the migration is I'm not going to do the demo, but at least I want everyone to understand that migrations can be done using ETL method also. We are just selecting the data from our data A and dumping it to data B. Excuse me.
So I have a question. Is this from basic to advanced? Okay, so
Basic to advanced,
no
no
prior
prior
knowledge is
knowledge.
required.
This is zero to hero course. I
Okay.
don't want you to get all the knowledge. No, the main intention is to give you the knowledge so that you can at least understand and you can Google or you can write in the chat GPT.
Oh,
At least.
one more important question.
Mhm. Very.
Are we going to talk about enterprise PostgreSQL or mostly community?
Basically, we are only going to talk about when we going to cover the EFM, Enterprise Failover Manager, or TDE. Okay. So in the Postgre, we have a concept called transparent data encryption. So when we will talk about all these things, we'll cover EDB part. But rest of the things going to be on the community edition only. Okay. So basically, the intention here to do that is at least we understand the basics of the Postgre, and later we can just do the comparison between different Postgre versions. Like in the market, basically we have these many Postgre flavors available, right? First one is Community Edition. Second one is Percona Postgre, EDB, Heroku, AWS, AWS Postgre. Then Azure also have its Postgre.
AWS Aurora, right? AWS Aurora.
AWS RDS and Aurora.
Okay. Okay.
Azure also have normal DMS Postgre also. The Postgre with with their own technology called where they are. I forgot the actual name, but they have a different Postgre also available. Okay. Also, these are the direct Postgre versions available in the market, but there are wraperized Postgre also available in the market, like AWS Redshift. So AWS Redshift is a Postgre internally, but it is wraperized or it is edited by AWS and used for AWS Redshift. Same way we have Yuga DB. In the same way we have Snowflake. Internally, it is a Postgre, but they have created it in a according to their, they have wraperized. When I say wraperized, it means to say core is still Postgre, but they around that they have created their utilities, code, and all that, and they have given a new name. So we are going to talk about these kind of wraperized Postgre also. Okay, just for the idea, so that if someone asks you, at least you know what to answer, or at least you can do the Google. Yeah. Yeah, Nikhil and Ahmed, sorry, I was not watching this screen. You have a question. So,
Yeah.
so we are going to, majority of the time, we are going to talk about Community Edition, little bit Percona and EDB. And when we are talking about the cloud, we are going to talk about Azure, AWS, and also little bit part of GCP. Because GCP is also growing in the market. Is that answer? You got the answer about this?
Yes,
You're
I did.
clear?
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you so much.
no problem. Yeah. Yeah, Nikhil and Ahmed.
Yeah. One like I have questions
Mhm,
related to the high availability. Like
mhm,
we are covering like Patroni and
mhm,
uh, all of this, right? High availability
mhm,
structures.
mhm. Yes, we are covering it. So
Okay.
in the high availability, we are going to talk about the replication. So which is like physical replication, which we can call as a streaming replication, and logical replication. We are going to talk about Petroni, and practically we are going to do this Petroni, we are also going to cover about CDC, which is very unique in the market. A lot of DBAs doesn't understand what is CDC, which is nothing but change data capture. It's a very important concept. And if you understand CDC, there are chances you can get the job faster. How many of you understand CDC? What is CDC?
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah, I
understand?
know that. Yeah, I work on the CDC, IBM CDC. Like it's a MU based
Yeah,
replication.
for DB2. Yes.
Yeah, MU based replication. I work on that.
Very good.
But
So
here is the same like concept
here it
CDC.
is concept is same, but we are going to
Okay.
use Deblasium or
Okay.
little bit scripting part.
Okay.
So that I can make you understand as a DBA. Some people might will have different opinion with me, but trust me, I know CDC is not database DBS part, but if you understand CDC and you know how to configure it, you are giving yourself a very good job prospect. How many of you agree with that? Because a core DBA does not want to manage CDC, but if you manage CDC, you get a lot of opportunity in the market. How many of you agree with that? Do you think it is good, CDC?
Yes, it's good.
That's what.
I know the
Mm,
concept
mhm.
actually. Yes.
Yeah. The same concept in SQL also. SQL Server
Yes.
inbuilt concept. Yeah.
Yes, yes. SQL has given you a lot of things inbuilt, but
Yeah.
here the opportunity is like whenever I start my course, right, I say one thing: the people who come from SQL and Oracle side, right, I normally make fun and say, you got everything under the same box. It is a box pack solution. You have backup tool, you have replication tool, you have encryption tool, all in the single package. So it's not like that in the open source. We have tools available, and we have to just integrate all these tools and make a solution. So like that. But it's a good opportunity. We'll learn all these tools and create the solution. So that is the expectation. Yeah, Ahmed, I see you are raising your hand from long time. Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah,
My
good
questions
morning.
are that uh, this background will be also used for the pattern demonstrations.
Correct. So when what we do when we create multiple machines, we just use Vagrant script to create these machines and just install the Vagrant on top of it.
And
Sorry,
what will,
Petroni on top of it.
okay, what will the DCS will you use for the pattern demonstration?
Yes. So basically, initially, I'm going to show you etcd, but I'm also going to talk about console.
Okay.
So we are going to talk about that also because according to me, more enterprise friendly or have more option than normal etcd. So we'll talk
Yeah,
about that also
yeah,
because
that's
that
what
is
I'm
another.
asking.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
have the more security at the console, so that's one.
console. Yes, yes. So we are
And
going to talk about that also.
how about the performance? Like what are the areas you are
Hmm,
going to cover in the
hmm,
performance things?
hmm. So first of all, we are going to talk about these many concepts in performance tuning. First one is instance level performance tuning, then SQL level performance tuning, then little bit part of the application level performance tuning also, because some people again will say application is not DBS part. Why should I bother about all these things? But if you want to leap ahead, or you want to jump ahead from your current career to the next level, I personally or strongly recommend that you start understanding the application a little bit. So we'll talk about that. And also we are going to talk about, when we are doing the performance tuning and all, we are also going to talk about how to build your own environment to get the actual performance tuning related task. So we are going to use a small Python script to create a lot of dummy data, and we'll do the performance tuning on top of that. Also, when we are doing the performance tuning, I'm going to cover the AI part of performance tuning also. So now you will ask a question, what is AI and all in the performance tuning? So when you run the performance tuning, let's suppose you have gathered the explain plan, how we can use AI and ML to understand that particular statistics or things, and how we can use the tools to get the performance issues and bottleneck. So all those things we are going to cover here. Make sense?
Yeah, yeah, Abhishek, that's what I was
In SQL,
trying to make.
yeah, in SQL, we are also going to talk about CTEs, which is my favorite. A lot of things we are going to cover. Apart from performance tuning, which is related topic, we are going to learn about partitioning and sharding also. Sharding basics. Okay. And there are a lot of extensions available. Okay. I have seen in the industry, people want to do everything by hand. But trust me, there are a lot of extensions are also available. Using that, you can do a lot of performance tuning, like PT underscore stats underscore statement, PG underscore buffer. All these extensions are available, which we can use. So I'll show you how you can use or leverage all these extensions. Make sense?
Yeah.
Ahmed?
Can I know that what about the class timings? It will be on daily basis or it will be on the weekends or
It is going to be weekly, weekend, because I am also working somewhere. So 8:30 to 10:30. You have to give me 2 hours of your time every
in,
Saturday and Sunday.
in case if you miss any class, so then what?
We have our LMS system. I have
Mhm.
already explained about my LMS system.
Okay.
So you can go and watch the recording anytime in the
Sure.
LMS.
Okay. Thank you.
So what is the total
Second
duration?
thing, yeah,
Duration?
thanks for asking this question. It is going to be 4.5 month, but sometimes it can go up to 5 month also. Okay, so 4.5 month, I'm trying to cover everything. But sometimes, some student, they need extra class, they want to understand some more concepts, or they are not, good with the things. So we'll cover that also. Make sense? I know it is long, but we have a lot of things to cover.
Yes, yes.
It looks long, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
long.
yeah. Yeah. Nikhil, you were asking something? You have raised your hand.
Yeah. Sorry. Actually, yeah, it's long, right? 4 months almost. We
Four and a half.
have yeah, 4.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it's a weekend. That's why.
Yeah. Yes. Now, also,
Mm.
we have many concepts to cover. Let's suppose
Okay.
uh, in my current batch, I just
Hmm.
took 1.5 month or 25% of my class just to make you understand about Postgre. Okay, because when I take interviews or when I talk about Postgre, I don't want you to just learn about Postgre from the DBA's point of view. Okay, I want you to learn the Postgre from architect point of view, solution architect point of view, developer point of view, and also from system designing point of view. Okay, because for DBA, sorry to say, because all are DBA, for DBA database is, sorry to say, don't feel bad. But when I talk to DBAs, they just see the database. They ignore all the other systems which is associated with the database. Yes or no? Everyone is
No,
agree?
the absolutely right. There is nothing wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Some people get, they ask like, why you're talking like that? Because I'm a DBA. I should know only DBA. Why should I bother about the identity and access management? Why should I bother about the other application stuff? But trust me, time has changed. You should start understanding all these things. And trust me, all these things are very easy to understand comparing with database. Okay. It's not like in the database, majority of the time you have to understand a lot of concepts and you have to be very, very careful. If something goes wrong, your database can be corrupted. A lot of things have to do. But these systems are very easy. They are like just you have to understand some concepts, some things, and you can easily work with them. Like CDC. CDC is not a rocket science. It's a one-time configuration and install. Once you have done it, you will see certain issues. You can just fix it. It is going to run year and year without any issue. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nikhil, or anyone who's running the CDC. Sometimes we see CDC issues and all. I understand, but installation and configuration and concepts are easy. We can do that. So that's why I want you to become a combination of multiple things, combination of multiple skill set, so that you can target, either you can come out from your current job, either if you're not looking for job, at least you understand all these new technologies, new ways of doing things. That is my own purpose of running these courses. Make sense, everyone?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it's great actually.
Yes, makes
Also,
Yes.
sense.
you were covering like that RAG and agentic AI
Agentic AI. Yes.
and how means in a vector databases or like this
Yeah.
same databases like how?
See, basically, in the AI and ML side, the current demanding thing is PG vector. The reason is already multiple companies are running their Postgre databases. They don't want to spend money and time to manage the extra layer of the databases or extra layer of the new system. So simply they install PG vector extension and they start loading the vector part of the databases into the same database. So we are going to talk about PG vector. We are going to talk about the RAG. We are going to talk about agentic AI, and also we are going to talk about prompt engineering, which is very important. Okay, so now what is prompt engineering? Very, very interesting concept. Okay, so prompt engineering is nothing but managing the prompts in a such a way so that we can get maximum output of maximum output of our from the AI systems. Let's suppose a normal DBA will just go and or a normal person or the layman term, people will just go and write the script, the commands like this, right? Give me step by step uh, doc for installing PostgreSQL on Ubuntu. Okay, like that. But I think this is just a very, very basic prompting. But if I want to write a prompt, I will write, I'm a new DBA with zero knowledge and I want to install PostgreSQL on Postgre 15.15 on Ubuntu 24.2. Give me compiled steps steps with all the details. So like that, we can do a lot of things. I'm going to explain you how you can use all these things like auto, instant thinking. Also, we are going to talk about the advanced way of doing things. Let's suppose I want to write a CI/CD pipeline. Okay. So I don't want to go and write everything from the basic, right? Because now that time is gone. I can simply come here and I can say, write a CI/CD pipe or a script, write a PostgreSQL backup script using pg dump. So I'm going to tell you all these tools which is freely available, but I see none of them we are using it. Okay, so there are a lot of things which we can use. See this? I can do a lot of things. So that's what I'm going to tell you or going to explain you what is that. Okay, can you see here? My script is ready. Even using my agent, I can execute it also on my current system. So we are going to talk about the agentic AI part also, where we are going to see what is N at N or tools where we can automate all these things step by step. I'm going to give you a new way of doing the automation. Like, uh, let me explain you that also. How many of you understand agentic AI? Anyone understand what is agentic AI? Anything related to that? Anyone? Are you able to hear me? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Agentic
yeah,
AI,
yeah, yeah.
just simplified terms like it's creating the agents, multiple agents, and
Mm-hmm.
giving them the readable format
Mhm,
commands like a script,
mhm,
like I can say instructions, and that
mhm,
it goes like automatically agent
mhm,
will
mhm.
execute those, right, in backend.
Correct, correct. But also we have a unique way of doing things using these kind of scripts like Crew AI, which which can make our life easy. Can you see how many big companies are using it? So we can simply go and write one very small script which can be written using ChatGPT. Even ChatGPT can write the script and we can simply use it. And they are just like English script, which anyone can read it. Okay. So we are going to talk about those kind of thing also in our AIML section. On the RAG, on the RAG part, I have my own application, small application. I will show you how to go and get all these things done. Another example, I'm going to give you the idea how you can write your own small applications like this. See this? This is my small application which reminds me for my to drink water and give rest to my eyes. So I will just give you a small idea that using AI, how you can write your small script to automate your day-to-day thing. Because I don't want to buy a software to just to give me the reminder. So what I did, I have created my own small application, desktop application. So I'll give you the little bit idea of vibe coding also, how you can do all these things. Make sense? So this is my
Yes.
own application which reminds me about to drink the water or to give rest to my eyes. So all these things I'm going to explain you so that you can repeat the same thing and you can make your life easy. Make sense,
Yep,
everyone?
yep.
And trust
Yes.
me, these things are easy. With the help of AI and ML, these things are very easy. The only thing is we have to spend some time and understand all these things. And I'm here to do that for you.
Okay.
Any
Yeah, basically,
question?
it's a Python. You
Python
you also
script.
cover the Python, right? Python. Some of the
Yes,
parts of
yes,
Python are variables
yes,
and
yeah.
like. Okay, okay.
This is
Yeah,
just a
that's great.
Python script. This is just a Python script, and I have created it for my own purpose. Even I have created certain a few tools which take backups for me every day. So I will just show you all those things. Do you think it is good? It is going to help you. It is going to give value to your time and money.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. I guess because we can create your own database related applications as well, right?
Utilities,
From that utility.
scripts. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, enjoy.
Don't be, my main intention when I'll tell you why I have started this course. I was seeing that a lot of opportunities are there in the market, but all the DBAs, core DBAs, or the DBAs which are stuck into day-to-day life, their personal life, professional life, or they are not getting any, they doesn't understand what is going on the other side of the market. Okay, so
Correct,
I
correct.
thought let's bridge the gap and let them make them, skilled. At least they should know what to type in the Google, what to type in the chat GPT. That is my main intention. I don't want you to become the PhD holder for these subjects like DevOps, cloud, and anything. That is not the intention. At least basics, right? Like Crew AI. Today, at least you understand, you saw what is the Crew AI. At least you know you will go and search in the Google. You go and search in the, chat GPT. So that kind of small things I want to give you. How many of you know about Flyway? You know about Flyway?
Yeah, that is I heard that.
Yes. I know it.
Yes. So you can automate your complete deployment, database deployment process using Flyway. Okay. So we are going to talk about these small tools about Flyway, how we can do that. We at least the theoretical part we'll cover so that I'll give you a lot of idea how you can do all these things. Okay. Same way, Liquibase. So we'll just understand what is Liquibase. So all these things are important in the current market. The more you know about tools, technology tips and tricks, Just a minute. I will take some water. Meanwhile, if you have any question or doubt, you can ask. Yeah.
I'm thinking
Are we
like this is required, like DBA right now. Nowadays, like the uniqueness is required as a DBA.
very, very
It's not,
required? Yes, very much
yeah, it's
required.
not routine stuff like AI, ML, and all. Vector databases also like a lot of vector database, right? Right now, Oracle also introduced a one vector database,
Hmm.
and there is a one Implus something I don't know about but
Mhm.
there are other vector databases, right?
There are many, many vector databases. Many, many vector databases.
They all using for the AI ML
NA.
programming and
Yeah.
applications for that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And trust me, the point that you have made just now, it was working 10 years back also. When I was talking about when in 2012 or 2015, when I was teaching Docker, or when I was talking about the Docker and I was trying to tell DBAs, boss, Docker is going to be essential part of your life. People were not believing on me, because I was only 1 or 2% of the DBA who was working on Docker. But trust me, now Docker is becoming a essential part of the database administration, right? Yes or no? But still,
Yes.
people have little bit resistance towards Docker. But trust me, if you understand all these tools, it is going to give you a lot of benefit in your current, not in your current role, but if you're thinking to upskill yourself or you want to learn all these things, it is going to give you a lot of difference. It is make you stand. Let's suppose 15 or 100 people come for an interview. At least it will make you different among of those 100 people. Do you agree on this fact or not? Or at least it gives you knowledge. Forget about salary or package or anything. At least it gives you knowledge to automate something in your current job, or at least on your weekend projects, you can implement Docker, right? At least you can enhance your knowledge. So that is the whole purpose. That's why I'm trying to tell you all these tools name, technology name, so that you can go and understand about all these things. Make sense, guys? Everyone?
Yes. Thank you again. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And if you want to join this course, you can do the payment or initial payment, or if you don't want to make any payment or you want to give any fee, I'm completely fine. You can attend the classes, uh, and whenever you decide, you can pay the fee. It's not an issue. And people who don't want to pay the fee one shot, there are options. You can pay by in the parts. You can pay by credit card. You can pay by the other options. The international students can pay by PayPal. I have PayPal account also, so we can do that. Clear, everyone?
Yeah, you mentioned it is 45, am I right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Some of the student have already paid the initial amount. You can
So
pay
when are
5,000.
you planning to start this batch exactly?
Mainly I'm planning to start by next week. But I was getting some requests that started by next week to next week.
Yeah,
But
Pongal is there, na? So Pongal definitely
yes,
people
yes,
will not join
yes.
that one. Yeah.
People are going to be busy with festival and all. Second thing,
The,
when I have planned to start by third. Some of the folks from the US told me that we will not be back by third because they are still on vacation till 5th or 10th, like that. So that's what I thought. Let's um, move this to some other date.
calendar.
Yeah.
I think you can start with sometime 25th, 24th, 25th, I think.
That's what I'm thinking, but few people are in urgent need of the course. They are, yeah, they want to switch or they are on the bench. So that's what.
So it's on weekend only, particularly on the
Yes,
Saturday,
it
Sunday.
is Saturday and Sunday. It is on
8:30
weekend.
to 8:30 to
8:30
10:30.
to 10:30. Yes, I'm planning to match the time between US and India. Yeah.
8:30 to weekly 8 sessions, 4 months, 32 sessions.
Yes. Even it will increase also.
Yeah,
Some
definitely
sessions will.
need to increase. Okay,
Yeah.
it will not
Yeah.
cover it.
Yeah.
And the payment options was PayPal for the
Yes. PayPal.
people who are in. Okay.
US. Yeah, yeah. For people who are from London or Europe, they can do the transfer because some of my students from Ireland or UK, US or the Western European side, they can send it to my account directly. That option is there.
Would it be available to send it from American account to?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It is available.
Yeah,
You can use
because
PayPal better. Yeah, you can use
I have
PayPal. That
never
will be
done
better.
PayPal, but we can. I mean, if you can show me, so I
Yeah,
don't
sure,
really know
sure.
the pay.
I will show you PayPal. Yeah. Any other question which is going on inside your mind or you are not clear? I'm fine. You whether you join this course or not, that's not an issue. But at least if you have any question, you are worried about your future or skill set, you want to understand what should I learn next. I'm fine with
How,
that also because I mentor
see,
people also. Yeah.
yeah, thing is, I am completely not in the Postgres. I'm Oracle DB.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, how many years experience can I make it after this course completed? Yeah, generally. That is
Generally, this
important. That is
course,
important. Oh,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yeah, it's
yeah.
important. So at least it can give you the idea from beginner to expert, end to end.
So I can put 4 5 years experience easily.
I don't want to comment on that, but yeah, it will give you lot of lot of idea,
Yeah, I understood. I
which can
understood
give you
actually.
which can make you
No, no,
expert.
why I'm
Okay.
asking is I'm not the
Hmm.
junior guy, I'm the senior guy. So I
I
have
can
already
understand.
good
Yes,
experience. That's
yes,
the reason
yes,
I just want to convert my experience in the different ways. That's the reason. Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. So I'll tell you one more thing. The current market is changing. So rather than experience, they try to understand what you can do, what solution you can bring
Yeah.
into the table. So if you are ready to give multiple solutions, which we are going to talk about here, so
Yeah.
definitely you will get a lot of value in the market.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Well, I believe, like I said again, so the reason why I'm here, so last year, last summer, I missed my chances about the job applications that I had, and
Hmm.
even with MasterCard, I was able to get the final round, like after
Hmm.
three more round interview, and
Hmm.
we had like five technical interview, and
Hmm.
so. I'm still on the market, but I will think, I mean, I'm thinking that this course is going to help me to brush my knowledge and
Yeah,
it's going to be a helpful for me actually. Yeah, I agree
yeah.
100%. All the tools and all the things you have done right now.
Hmm.
So thank you again.
No problem. Anytime. So this is going to help you in multiple ways. Uh, it is first of all upskill yourself. You will get a lot of idea, as well as it will give you a visibility that what is going on inside the market. Okay, so that is the another thing. Based on that, you can just you can think like what kind of tools and technology and other things you can learn. Like that. Any more question? People are quiet. Some of the people are quiet. So they are clear. Everyone is clear. No questions.
Yeah, from my side also,
Whatever we
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead, sorry.
no whatever we seen in the everything in that paint or that whiteboard, is
Mm-hmm.
it as much simple like to like implement everything as a DBA or like a DevOps DBA or like
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
looks like very simple, but I don't know. Means like later some classes like it will be like that coding and everything. So that's it's like as simple as that what we discussed. Like
So basically, coding part is very less due to AI, but basic understanding is very much required. Second thing, it's like uh, I'm not telling you to understand everything. Okay, the first thing. Okay, but what I'm trying to trying to tell you, think like toolbox concept. So in your toolbox, you have screwdriver, you have lot of equipments, right? You have equipments. So what I'm trying to tell you, this is your career. This is your career. Try to keep all the knowledge, all the tools, technology, tips and all, wherever it is required. If you need screwdriver, use the screwdriver. Wherever you need crane, use the crane. At least equipped with yourself with all these tools and technology. I know uh, in some cases you need only DevOps tools to be used. Some cases cloud tools only or cloud technology to be used. In some cases you need to use only migration. In some cases you need only CDC. So my job is to give you this toolbox and it's up to you wherever you want to use it. But don't worry about the coding part. Coding part I will take care of it. I'll make you, I'll give you thousands of ways to write the code with proper understanding with the help of AI. So don't worry about that. But all these tools, understand about all these tools. Wherever you need, use one tool or use the combination, but bring the solution on the table or bring the skill set on the table. So that is the only intention, and the way of teaching is going to be like that. I'm going to give you all the tools, mean to say from 0 to 100, and based on the requirement, based on the necessity, you can use the tools. At least you will be knowing the tool name, so you can do the further analysis or further POC of the tools. So that is the intention. Is it that makes sense, Shiva, for you?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Chandra, you were asking some question. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, you're audible.
Any more questions? Don't hesitate. You can ask any question. I'm completely fine.
Yeah, I'm also a senior DBA currently
Mm-hmm,
with Oracle.
mm-hmm,
And like I'm also want to learn something with the Postgres plus
mm-hmm,
high availability of the Postgres, and
mm-hmm,
something like like interested in the new DBAs like ways
mm-hmm,
like AI ML. So
mm-hmm,
yeah, that this is I guess good, right? As a senior concept, like you can say solution
mm-hmm.
architect, right? So you said.
Correct. Solution
Yeah.
architect, or at least principal or staff DBA kind of, you can target for those kind of things.
Okay, I mean starting portion is a basic structures, but when you go to when you just explaining like lot of things, and go
Mhm.
to the expert level, right? Automatically, like
Correct. From zero
that
to
way.
we'll start zero, and then gradually we'll increase the concepts, and we'll give you other.
Okay,
Gradually, we are going to build your knowledge around all these tools and technologies.
okay, okay. Yep, yep. I'm interested. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you touched the ML
So
ops
regarding
concepts
the
also, right?
Yes, machine learning operation concepts like what is GPU acceleration, how you can install it in Kubernetes. Little bit part of the NVIDIA also we are going to talk about. Basically, people are not revealing all these things, but let me reveal. Uh, Nowadays, let me talk about that. India operation. So basically, we are
Will
going
you
to talk
cover
about. Mhm.
will you cover Postgres deployment in K8 and all those stuff?
Correct. We are going to talk about then cloud native and Kubernetes part, where we are going to deploy the Postgre on Kubernetes one. So basically, I'm going to talk about this particular concept which is covered here, which I think is very, very, very important for DBA, AI infrastructure and operations. I'm going to talk
No,
about
okay.
these concepts.
The certifications and all like we can do.
You
This
can
is
do
on
the
that.
certification, but the 100% is not needed, whatever they are teaching here, but at
Mm-hmm.
least some of the concepts you should understand. See,
Okay.
it's like if it's like uh, when a doctor is doing the operation, he just moves his hand, right? The other colleagues are just giving him the right equipment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I want you to understand what is the right equipment, how to talk about that. At least the database infrastructure. I think how many people are here? Close to 10 to 15, right? How many of you understand about Kubernetes or Docker Swarm or anything like that? Have you deployed the database on these kind of technologies? Just raise your hand if you say no. Still, I have seen a lot of people does not understand about Kubernetes and all. So my main intention is to make you understand that how AI and ML and the Kubernetes, all these steps can be combined and it can create a big solution basically. And that is the future. Trust me, that is the future. Managing single database is not the future. I'm so sorry. I don't want you to make you worry or give you some bad thoughts in the mind. But being a mentor, being a teacher, I just want to show you the right path. Some people call me later and they say, you have given me a lot of worry and all. Trust me, I don't want to create that worry in your mind, or I don't want to make you tense. But and I don't want to sell my course. Don't buy my course. I'm telling you. But at least try to understand all these new technologies. Even if you want, you can go to YouTube, watch videos and all. I'm not telling you to buy my course. Just to selling this course, I'm not telling you all these things, but I want to show you the right path. What is coming into the picture in the future? That is my only intention.
Yeah, it's really interesting actually. When you go to
Yeah.
YouTube and that sort of stuff, like we have to hundreds of things we'll get, but you will, I guess, give
Sequentially,
us
you
like a
won't
one
get.
or two.
Yeah, yeah.
Correct, correct, correct. What is the important one? You will point
Yes.
it out and give us the right direction,
The
something like
right
that. Yeah,
direction.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I don't want you to just get lost in the learning silo or learning ocean where you have to learn thousands of things, but you are not focusing on the right concepts. Yeah, Shiva, you raised your hand, and Narendra.
No, no, we just raised like we don't know the Kubernetes and that's why.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I also don't know Kubernetes and all stuff. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Any system design part you will cover as part of this one?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. So
that's nice.
basically, what we are going to cover here, I think I mentioned it already. I don't want you think like a DBA from the day one. We all should think like a SA, solution architect. Simple concept. Even you are a beginner or an advanced per guy, think like a SA and think like you are designing something, you are making something. Simple. Just don't think like I know only DBA or database and I don't want to go outside of this circle. So that is not there. So in the same sequence, system designing is another thing which we have to understand about load balancers, networking, and other concepts which is related to system engineering like replication, you know, high availability, all those things, partitioning, you know,
And you
like that.
also have mentioned that the observability tools and monitoring tools, right?
Yes. So in the observability tool, we are going to talk about Prometheus and Grafana. So we are going to talk about these tools heavily because I think if you understand these tools, you can understand any tools. So Prometheus, I'm going to talk about Prometheus and Grafana. So I'm going to talk about these tools, and I'm going to give you the easiest way to set up it on using Docker. So like that, dashboards and all we are going to configure for Postgre, and the Docker and all, I will show you how to install this.
Me personally, I know about the concept of Dockerization and
Mm-hmm,
Kubernetes, but I have
mm-hmm,
never deployed,
mm-hmm,
database or
mm-hmm,
on Docker and Kubernetes.
mm-hmm. Nothing to worry about. We'll cover everything in that. So it's not an issue. The only expectation is you have to work hard with me. You have to understand the thing. And if you are not understanding anything, don't be mute. Don't mum yourself. Just ask the question. As much as question you can ask, I am here to answer it again and again also. I don't have any problem because end of the story, you are spending time and money here. So it's like that.
So you are
Make sense?
deploying the cube Postgres in
Yes,
Kubernetes
it
and
is.
all the stuff we are doing in the entire course we are doing in the Kubernetes as pods in
No,
Postgres.
I'm not going to start it directly with the Kubernetes because there are few new folks are also here, the who doesn't understand it. So we'll start with Docker, Docker Compose, Docker Swarm. Docker Swarm I'm not going to install or show you, but I'll give you the concept. It's a very old technology, but in the later part of the class, we'll focus only on Kubernetes and databases. There I'm going to talk about the crunchy one, Percona one, and the cloud native one, so that you understand all these concepts. So it's like
Okay, and
I will,
performance tuning
yeah,
everything we will do on K8 parts.
hands on,
Uh,
hands on.
yeah.
Yes. Performance tuning, we'll do it on the individual system, but at least you
Mm.
will get idea to how to do it in the K8 and all those things. It's not an issue.
Okay.
Make sense? We are also going to talk about little bit about Redgate, because I personally think that Redgate monitoring is growing in the market. So we'll talk about Redgate, these kind of tools. Redgate, okay, these
Redkit
kind of
or
tools also.
Dynatrace.
Yes, Dynatrace is also going good in the market, and Open Telemetry. I like this tool very much. I think this is going to be the future. So we'll talk about little bit. Zabbix also. We'll talk about the Zabbix monitoring little bit. Uh, just to give you the idea what is Zabbix and all, it is also going good in the market. And also, we'll talk about some of the stuff which you can create by your own using Python Fabric. Because I think the entire Instagram is using this tool. This is very, very important, very, very powerful tool which we can understand and we can run it. So I'll just give you a small overview like I'm doing today, that using small Python Fabric, you can, for example, see this code using how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 line. Using 10 line of code, you are monitoring your disk usage. See this? So these kind of stuffs we are going to talk about like this. C drive, C drive is getting monitored by this script. Don't get worried. It is not a lot of code. We are just going to give you the overview and which can be used using ChatGPT and all. Make sense, everyone?
Yep, yep. Also, you're
Yeah.
providing some documentations, right, related to this
Yes.
stuff. Same.
So
Okay.
my documentation are like to be very detailed, like here, like this. For example, we provide documentation like this, where we provide you extra information also, because sometimes it is very difficult to cover in 2 hours, right? So some of the things we also provide in the documentation, so that later when you have time you can understand about the concept. So these kind of documentation you will get after each and every batch. So we have provided a lot of documents like that, like see this Postgre auto vacuuming. So
Okay, okay.
everything will be covered.
So real-time scenarios like related to auto vacuuming,
Yes,
also
yes,
uh,
yes.
I can say custom
PGLO,
customization, installation like
customization.
custom installation.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
PGLO, vacuum yellow, which very rarely people understand. How many of you know
Okay.
about it?
No.
No, that's what. So you'll understand about all those things. Vacuum
This
yellow. Mhm. Yeah, tell me, Nagendra.
yeah, so the I mean, if you access the video recordings and documents, it is the lifetime, or
Mhm.
it will be limited to 1 year or
No, it
something.
is. It is lifetime. We have developed our own LMS, like
Okay.
like YouTube. You can just go and watch the recordings. Some of
You
the
have
course.
also on Udemy or something? No, right?
No, I don't. I don't. I'm not on Udemy.
Okay.
So like that, you can go and watch some free classes also. Like this. Make sense?